like loving it.
Yeah, you got your own setup.
No,
It's pretty cool.
Excited. Thank you for taking the time.
Thanks for taking the time with me.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I gotta tell you a secret. We're that thing. This is live from the Grunt Style Artist Lounge. There's a neon.
It's Rock on the Range Live from the Grunt Style Artist Lounge with 99.7 The Blitz.
All right, live from the Grunt Style Artist Lounge. I'm sitting with Mixi from Stitched Up Heart.
Hi.
Welcome back to Columbus, my dear. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing so good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Lots of energy. She's pounding the Monster. She's like, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm like, take your time. We're all pounding Monster. So welcome to Columbus. You are gonna rock a little bit. You're doing the whole thing here at Rock on the Range.
Mm-hmm.
How are things going at Rock on the Range?
It's like, well, we've been stalking Rock on the Range for like a few years now. We played acoustic like 2 years ago. They just squeezed us in somewhere, and then we just hung out last year, and then finally, like, we got on a stage this time. So yeah, we opened up the show this afternoon. I didn't think anybody was going to show up because I'm like, everybody's got to be hungover. Like, nobody's going to be there.
Yeah.
But it was like a huge crowd.
Yeah.
It was side stage too, so it was like, whoa, it was really awesome.
Tell you what, people here at Rock on the Range that come to this, they know it's going to be a long 3 days, and when there's a band on at noon, they are on it.
Yes,
So I love to hear that. That's great.
I was so surprised. It was really awesome.
So now you guys are going to be back here in Columbus in August at Express Live. We can spill the beans now.
Oh.
You're going to be coming. That's not happening?
No, well, we're not on the rest of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Are you serious?
We're in the middle of writing our next record. I know. I love this tour. Was so awesome. We're in the middle of writing the next record, so we have to go back and finish it.
Oh,
like, it's
right
been 2 years,
on.
so.
Bummer.
I know, isn't it? Like, I want to go back out with them so bad.
I was
know.
like, rock chicks. I'm like, so there's a big show at Express Live in August, and I was thinking it was going to be New Year's Day, Stitched Up Heart, Hailstorming in this moment, but you guys aren't doing it.
No, we have
Well,
to.
that's all right.
Know.
Well, guess what that means? That means when you get that record written or you're like pre-writing and you got to get out and do some live shows, you just need to come back to Columbus and play here in Columbus.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I'll call my girls. I'll be like, hey, Lizzie, let's do this again. But we've been, it's 2016, our record came out, so we have to get this thing done. There's all these like tours that we really want to do, and we're like, we got to finish the record. So it's like,
so Never Alone came out in 2016.
June.
In June, right?
Yeah.
So as you begin the writing process for the new record, how does that like work? Do you kind of whittle the songs and then you let the guys and the rest of the band kind of work on them, or how does that process work for you guys?
Well, this one's a little different than the last record. Last record we did 17 songs. We just wrote it all in the studio. 13 of them made it on a record with B-sides in Europe. So pretty much almost every song we wrote made it on the record.
Wow.
And we can easily do that again. We've actually written 22 songs already for this record. I know.
Holy shit.
We're going for 50. We're going for 50. That's the goal.
You'd have enough for like a box set.
Yeah, we can like have like a couple more records ready to go, after this one. But sophomore record is very important. It's kind of like we didn't expect the last one to do what it did, so we know we can do that again, but we want to evolve just slightly, not lose our identity.
Right.
So we get in the studio, we pretty much just throw paint at the wall and see what happens.
I like that style.
Yeah, I mean, I write, I dabble in some lyrical writing and like journaling and on the road, and just ideas that I have and concepts that sometimes make it to the studio, but most of the time it's just organic and real when you just like kind of just go in, and that's what you're writing about today.
Yeah, and that's kind of best. I mean, I've heard that from a lot of musicians that are writing songs. They tend to do a journal, and that's where their true lyrics come, and just to take pieces from the journal. And more organic is better because you're not trying to make some shit up for a record label. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and it's the times, the days that you live, and the things that are occurring in the world, and how it affects you and the people around you, and doing it like that. And I can imagine, now with the way the industry is, Mixi, there's a lot more women that are fronting bands, and I'm getting goosebumps, know, because go
girls.
But there's a lot more, and so I'm sure you're being a part of that trend and that push for women to really front bands going, we can rock this shit. It had to have been a little bit of a steep climb, and now you're kind of like, here we are.
Yeah.
How did that work out for you in the beginning days of Stitched Up Heart?
Oh man, well we were DIY for like 5 years. We toured in a van. We have like 330,000 miles on this van. We still have it. It smells horrible. But luckily Monster picked us up, and we ended up with an RV that we can rent when we're on the road, and it's comfortable. after 5 years of doing it ourselves, we finally gained some traction on our own and showed that we were determined and driven, and we were professional enough by then to do it. So we signed with Century Media, which is now Sony, Red Music, and they've been awesome. Like, it's really cool. They have like a real building.
Yeah, and they back their bands a lot.
Yes,
like,
they do.
They not only sign you, but they go, we see in you, and
even
they go with it.
They if they believe in you, then they're gonna put the support behind you, and they do believe in us, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yes.
And so they, it's just been like really cool. Like, we're doing it, And the tour that we just got off, we did a little leg of the Hailstorm in this moment in New Year's Day, and like just what you said. Not only is it inspired me every single day to see that these women that have been doing it a lot longer than me, and are able to pack arenas, and it was really inspiring, and it just gives me some hope, and I hope that spreads to the other women that are the girls that are in their garage with the guitar that want to play like this, like girls can do it too, So I think it was really cool.
So there's a lot of kind of scripted questions that people get asked, that are in bands and things like that. Is there something that you are surprised that somebody never asks you about, and that you would like to actually talk about? Because you can sit and think like, what can we ask? What can we talk about? Let's talk about girl stuff or whatever. But is there something you're funny like? Why has nobody asked me about this?
Oh, I'll say the one thing that I like to be asked the most is about giving back. We, as a band, for a while have been donating a percentage of our merchandise sales to Kitten Rescue out of Los Angeles.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Give me more details. Let's do it.
KittenRescue.org is the company, or the rescue, and they mainly focus on bottle baby kittens that can't feed themselves, and you have to bottle feed. So I foster them when I'm home. And then when we got off the road and I knew we were going to be riding for a little while, I was like, well, how am I can foster the kittens, but I can't raise money. So I started a clothing line called FilthyAnimalClothingCompany.com. And it's
what was that again?
FilthyAnimalClothingCompany.com.
There you go.
And there's a bunch of rock and roll t-shirts and stuff like that goes, a percentage of that goes also to the Kitten Rescue. I'm obsessed with kittens.
That is super cool because you're having fun and you're doing a really good thing for those little kitties.
Yes, because it's not all about take.
Yeah.
If you're not giving back or you're not doing something positive, like what Lizzie did, bringing us out on the road with them to take us under their wing, I feel like you're just taking, and I feel like the world will give back to you too if you're going and giving what you've gotten back. So I mean, even as a little band without anything, we weren't making any money, and we were still giving a percentage of our merch just because we felt like, even a couple $100 is something for these kittens.
It makes a lot of difference, just a little bit here and there,
Yeah.
Today is Sunday, right? Today is Animal Rescue Day. I believe it's the Dog Animal Rescue Day, but to me, Animal Rescue Day should be every day. I have 3 rescue dogs, and I'm all about saving the little animals and the kittens and stuff. I had a cat for 20 years. I mean, any kind of animal,
I love animals.
They're the best. I mean, do you take any on the road with you at all? Are you able
No,
to
they
have?
won't let me.
Not even one kitty cat?
Not one.
It's the fucking
if I
litter
find
box.
one though, well, if I find a kitten that needs help, I'm gonna help it. And we're gonna find some. We'll figure it out, but we haven't came across a stranded animal.
It's hard, yeah.
We did adopt an alpaca this tour.
Wait, what? Okay, I got to hear about this.
Okay, so our bass player sponsors an alpaca out of New Mexico, and on the tour we were going through that area of New Mexico, and he wanted to meet his alpaca, and so we went, and there's 75 alpacas, and I was like, I want to sponsor an alpaca, so we just it was $25 for a year to say that you have an alpaca.
That is cool shit.
That's totally worth it.
What's your alpaca's name?
Asteroid.
Asteroid the alpaca. What's up, dude?
Mom.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, it was really funny. We had 3 alpacas now.
That's cool as shit. And one of these days when you guys are really huge and Sony gets you all huge and whatnot, you can take that shit on the road with you.
Take that alpaca on the road.
They can be out on the stage with you and everything.
We ride into the show with an alpaca.
Yeah, yep. Listen, Rob Halford rides out on a Harley, ride out on an alpaca. And they could be in all your videos. You know? I mean, like,
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I'm remembering this.
do it. I
Dude,
mean,
you're gonna see the next music video is gonna have alpacas. We're gonna be in a farm.
You should have alpacas in your video.
They're kind of, you know what? Alpacas are weird. They don't like to cuddle or love, and they like, even when one of them touches the other one, they kind of like get off me.
They're
Or
a little
they'll spit on
antisocial.
you. Yeah. But the asteroid, I liked him so much because he came up to me and I'd go give him a kissy face, and he would come and kiss me. He'd be like, and I'm like, what? They don't like contact, but this one was so sweet. So I was like, asteroid's mine.
That's a keeper. And album covers too. Alpacas on the album covers.
Just an alpaca.
Well,
Alpaca socks, merch, alpaca t-shirts.
You could, and do it to raise money for them.
And the alpacas.
Yeah.
That's actually really smart. Really expensive shirts, but really smart.
Well, in your writing process, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Go from your heart like you always have, and just keep looking forward. You guys are going to be great, and I thank you for taking some time.
Thanks for taking the time
You're
with me. Yeah.
Oh my God, you smell so good. You're so sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Mixi and you guys already did their set today, but make sure you keep a lookout on the road for them. They're going to be back through again Columbus sometime soon. Again, not going to be on the tour and Express Live in August, unfortunately, but look for them because they will be back. Again, make sure you check them out, Mixi and Stitched Up Heart, with your rock station live from the Grunt Style Artist Lounge. This will defend. Rock on the Range 2018, baby. The Blitz.